Our guys are doing some good things right now. They're playing hard, competing as a team, playing a lot better basketball in our last 3 games. We've learned a lot, and it's 9-4 start. But our focus has obviously been after our last game is LSU, a very talented team from top to bottom. One of the 4 or 5 teams in this league that scores it well on the interior with multiple guys, make shots from the perimeter, they press you. They do a lot of different things. They do a great job in transition, imposing their will on their opponents.
Okay, our first question is from Randy Rosetta of NOLA.com.
Hey, Cuonzo, can you talk about, you hit on a little bit there, what does LSU do differently or better than when you guys played them last year?
Well, obviously, this is Johnny's, second year. I mean, Johnny did a tremendous job in his first year taking over a team because there's so many unknowns when you take over a program. So he did a great job putting those guys in position to be successful now in year 2. Not only has some core guys returning, but also some tremendous and very talented freshman guys, and you can see what they're doing, and it just takes them to another level with the experience they already had returning. So what they do is they score on the interior, and then again, it's not just one guy. It's not just Johnny. They have young freshmen that scored around the rim. They have guys that play on the perimeter, can make shots. They have 2 of the best, guards in the country as far as pushing it fast and scoring in transition, but also making 3-point shots, but also putting pressure on you defensively. So they do it in a lot of different ways with some talented basketball players.
Next up is Matthew Harris of the Baton Rouge Advocate.
Morning, Coach. How are you?
All right. How's it going?
It's going all right. Over the past couple of weeks, LSU seem to have some rebounding issues at times. Obviously, that's something that Jerome and Jarnell do pretty well up there. Just, I don't know how much you've been able to see of LSU as you prep, but what do you think those 2 can do to at least continue that trend, or at least neutralize what Jordan and Johnny O'Brien have been able to do in terms of controlling the boards?
Well, I think for us it's just to be consistent with what we're doing. And I think in a lot of cases we're very similar to LSU. When I say that, I mean you have two or three really good rebounders, and all the other guys kind of stand around and watch. And what happens is, and not a case of watching because, man, I don't want to rebound, but those guys do such a tremendous job of cleaning everything up around the rim. You have a tendency as a perimeter guy just to watch those guys rebound. And we spend a lot of time, just like LSU, making sure other guys rebound the basketball and do their job, and don't just watch Jerron and Jonell rebound. I'm quite sure LSU probably facing some of those same things. When you have tremendous rebounds, that's a tendency for those other guys that could sit there and watch, and I understand it.
Mm-hmm. With it seems like Jordan Mickey too, guys have done a good job striking him when he's away from the rim, at least doing a good job neutralizing what he can do to get back. Have you been able to see what sort of has limited him, or what teams have done well when they've kept him off the boards or taken him away? Because that seems to be his primary means of scoring right now, is doing cleanup plays and second chance kind of plays.
Well, I think what you have to do, you got to try to box him out. It's easier said than done. You're talking about a talented guy first and foremost, but you're also talking about a freshman. What happens is now he adjusts to what teams start to do to him. He's a very intelligent basketball player. If you watch him throughout high school, you understand that. So he makes the adjustments as he goes. But again, there's a target on his back. So now, as opposed to him coming as a freshman, behind Johnny O'Brien and kind of learning the system, well, he's also receiving the other team's best challenge as far as boxing him out, making it hard on him, forcing him to play basketball. He's scoring the ball, he's rebounding, and he's blocking shots. So now he's at the top of every opponent's list as far as how do we stop LSU.
Thanks so much, Coach.
Thank you.
Next up is Glenn Gilbo of Gannett.
Already answered. Thanks.
Okay, Ben Frederickson of the Knoxville News Sentinel.
Hey, Coach, long time no talk.
Hey,
just
Ben.
wanted to get a chance to ask you any update on Hubs. I know that he was day-to-day heading into the last game. Is that the same, or has that changed?
He actually practiced yesterday, and he looked pretty good. Now, there wasn't a lot of contact in practice, but he did everything. He fought through ball screen drills, and that's a contact drill. So, he looked fine yesterday.